Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And today I'm gonna be fishing this guy right here. All right, a yamatanuki green pumpkin. And I also dipped the tail in a little chartreuse, and also got a rattle trap tied on as well. And we're gonna throw those around a little bit and see if we can't get a bite. So y'all just hang in there. Thanks for watching, and we'll be right back. Take the dad a little bit. Alright, so this is the rig. Got it on really need a 4/0. I need a 5/0 hook. I got the one that's got the little twist lock on them because it just makes it easier to rig. The size of this bait, this is the 3.5 inch, so about a 5/0 hook will do you great on that. It's a fairly heavy bait. I mean, it'll weigh as much as a 3/8, having a half ounce, not a half ounce sinker, probably a 3/8 sinker with some kind of creature on the back, bait on the back. So it's about as heavy as that is. So it's got a good little weight to it. And and just Texas rig it. Okay, throw it out there, and it just sinks to the bottom semi-slow, and it kind of got a little shimmy, a little back and forth shimmy to it. It's a pretty cool little bait. So I've been doing a lot of watching YouTube videos on it and how to fish it and what to do with it, and I just been wanting to try it, especially a day like today. Complete bluebird skies. 28 degrees this morning in middle Georgia, and I imagine the bass are pushed down to the bottom. So I want to give them a little something different. I got that rattle trap, and we're just gonna go over here and see if we can't get something to bite. So basically just cast it out there around your areas where you think bass are going to be, and just let it fall down, and it'll do that little tight shimmy down like this, and just drag it on the bottom and just give it a few hops off the bottom, and it'll go back down like that. And see if you can't get a bite doing that. All right, so y'all just hang out and we'll see if we can't get a fish. And you see how far I cast that bait? Absolutely amazing. Casts really well. Like I said, it's a heavy bait. All right, let's see if we can't get one. All right, so change spots real quick. Flip this where I can, right in front of these trees and all, see if there's anything in there. There's a couple spots I'm gonna try to flip, but the only problem is you can't really get a good hook set with the overhanging limbs. I'm just pulling it off the bottom and just let it go back down. And this thing really twists up the line a lot. And it probably wouldn't hurt to put a swivel on a designated hook for this bait. or find I know VMC makes hooks with swivels on them. because I noticed it's got a lot of spin in it when you retrieving it back. And if I was to throw this bait to make a smaller one, like a 2-inch one, and I don't, you can throw it on a bait caster. I know they do them finesse style bait casters, but if I was to throw that one on a spinning rod, I would definitely put a swivel on it. So it's got a lot of spin in it. See that spin? Look at that. And that was just working it back in that little bit of spot. Look at that. Good grief. I guess because bringing it through the water, it's twirling. The only thing I could figure. It ain't the reel doing it because it's on a bait caster. And I just got this on my medium heavy Texas rig rod with 15-pound fluorocarbon, 7:3 gear ratio. This is the SLX Shimano, and that's basically what I'm throwing it on. It's a pretty heavy bait, so, and big as it is, you got a pretty big hook in it, so definitely have a rod that you can set a 5/0 hook in. I'm gonna throw this rattle trap here in a little bit, just trying to get, like I said, just trying to see if this bait will do anything in this cold water. I see a lot of action out there. Excuse me, in the water. I don't know if it's just a little brim, there's bass chasing bait. I don't know, there's a lot of activity out there in that water. A lot of it. And I'm fishing to throw a rattle trap here in this area. A little bit of wind, not a whole lot, but I got that one knocker, and we'll see if that can't draw a bite. Like I said, between this morning and yesterday morning, the temperature dropped down into low 30s, high 20s. Like I said, it was 28 degrees this morning. Jack Frost visited Middle Georgia. We don't get a lot of snow, but we will get some frost. But I'm just wondering if that cold water in any way has made them inactive. Not cold water, but there's 2 cold snaps we had that's made them inactive, which I'm sure it did. But we shall see. Definitely watch your line on this bait because it's falling in that rate. It's not a real slow fall. There's lots of videos on it. You can check them out on YouTube. Yamatanuki, how you pronounce it. It's from that poop bait category. But anyway, it's got a unique fall to it, and definitely watch your line on it because it can be falling. The next thing you know, you see your line just swimming. Haven't got a bite on it yet. I'm not saying it won't get bites. I'm sure it will. Just got to keep fishing it and see. And but anyway, like I said, I'll put a swivel on it. Definitely give it a try. And let's throw this rattle trap around a little bit and see if we can't get a bite before we have to go back to work. This tree right here, man. Oh, and I got me a new rod, by the way. This is a 13 Fishing Fate black casting rod. Picked that up at Tackle Warehouse. I'll leave a link on that as well. Never had a casting rod. Basically all I ever used was a 7-foot medium or 6'6" medium fast. That's all I have ever used. And as far as a crankbait rod goes, or anything with treble hooks that is, 3/4 ounce smaller. And I just thought I'd buy one since they went on sale, and just to see what it feels like. And it feels pretty dang good. It's light. It's got good action to the tip. This is a 7-foot. It's got pretty good backbone in it. And I got that paired with my Shimano SLX XT, 6:3 to 1 gear ratio. I know that reel's making a ton of noise in it, but I don't know, other than that, these reels are super smooth. Alright, well, sorry I didn't have no catches on that one. We're going to throw this route trap a little bit on the way back to the truck. Alright, well, I'm going to work my way back to the truck, and thanks for watching. And please like and subscribe to the channel. And it's not always, you're not always catching fish, but when you do, it's great. It's just great to get out here these days. You're not catching anything. It's just tough. Just throw around some baits, learn some new, learn some different techniques, and try to capitalize on getting better with your equipment and fishing with your equipment. Even though you're not catching anything, just try different stuff. Again, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna fish for a few minutes more, and we'll see y'all at the next one.